Hey, welcome back. It is me, BrittReacts, and I'm back with part 2. You guys have literally all said in the comments, can't wait for you to do part 2. Here it is. All right, Jeff Foxworthy, Redneck Fashion Tips, part 2.
Fashion rule number 3, tattoos are not for everybody. When I was a kid, the only people that had tattoos were old guys that had been in the Navy. You know, and theirs were kind of blurry and faded. You couldn't even tell what they were. You're staring at it going, well, it's either a naked woman or Willie Nelson using post hole diggers.
What?
But it was the old Navy guys and Hell's Angels. But they had the scary tattoos, you know, like on their knuckles, like love and hate.
Love and hate is scary.
And then one summer he got a job in the carnival and he got his pinky chopped off. Now his hands say love hat. Ooh, that's intimidating. And I don't have anything against tattoos. I don't have one myself. If I did, it would be right there next to my watch. It would say, your wife's birthday is August 2nd. Your anniversary, September 18th. Don't let Ron White drive your car again.
Oh, Ron. We love you, Ron White.
All I'm saying with tattoos is you have to plan ahead just a little bit. You know, because I think a lot of tattoos are cool when you're young and your skin is taut. But as you get older, that skin's going to start sagging. You know, ladies, like that little hummingbird. It's real cute when you're 20. But that bird is going to fly south for the winter.
Okay. All right. It's time for me to tell y'all. I am actually in the middle of a really painful tattoo removal on a really big tattoo. I have 4 tattoos. I have 5 tattoos. And 2 of them, I wish I could go back in time and run the other way. I mean it. And I tell any youth around me, don't do it unless it is cutesy, tiny, demure, and hideable. It is a complete rib tattoo. It's literally the entire length of my ribs. And my husband held my hand in college while I got this big mistake, and he's now paying for me to get it removed. It is by far, and mind you, I was 18 when I got this tattoo, and it hurt then. I don't know how much my pain threshold has changed. I've had 2 children, but there's nothing I've experienced that is worse than this. That includes having the 2 children. There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse. It's awful. And I had to buy the package that is essentially a set price for endless sessions, because there's no telling how long this thing will take to disappear off of my body. Britt, don't do it. You might have a scar. I'd rather discolored, disfigured skin there than what I have. Don't ask what it is. Don't ask what it says. Don't ask what I was thinking. I gave you all the information I'm going to share. Okay? I don't have any that are flying south. Thank you, Jesus. But I mean, I have made some regrettable decisions. There's another one that I won't speak about. I'll let your imagination roll. I hate it, but I don't hate it as much as I hate the one on my side. So I've lost tons of modeling jobs because of it. Tons. I'm talking thousands of dollars. And it's ruined several photos. People have seen it. It's if you go to my Instagram, or if you look close enough on my thumbnail photo here, you can see it. It's on my side. I don't hide it. I wear what I want to wear, but I hate it. So I'm with Jeff on this one. Just don't.
Cute when you're 20, but that bird is going to fly south for the winter. And 20 years down the road, you don't want your grandkids crying, going, I don't want to stay with Grandma. She's got a buzzard on her back.
A buzzard? That's crazy.
Because when that skin starts sagging, suddenly that dolphin is a beluga whale. And that rose is Rosie O'Donnell with a mouthful of leaves. And something else to think about. You know, it's going to be real hard for your kids to take you seriously when you tell them, say no to drugs, and you got a pot plant tattooed to your neck.
Hello? No, because literally, how do I tell my daughter, don't go get tattoos, and she sees me with 5 of them? actions certainly speak louder than words in this one. I don't even have a fight. I have no fight. Because if she comes home, and that's the other thing, the one on my rib cage and the other one, the one we shall not mention, I got without permission. The first one, the other one, I got at 16. And now at 36, 20 years later, the laugh is on me. I'm the joke. I'm the clown. It's me, not my mother.
Fashion rule number 4. If you've given birth more than 5 times, a tank top is not an acceptable substitute for a bra.
We will not shame women's bodies.
And I don't know what had happened
Mothers.
to her to cause this particular breast configuration, but she had one under each arm. She looked like a watermelon delivery boy. Tank tops aren't good on anybody, especially those low-cut ones. You know, if your skin is the color of Cool Whip and you have a mole that looks like an oatmeal pie, let that be your little secret. Guys, if you have back titties, I didn't know if you would know what I was talking about.
Everyone knows, Jeff.
The kind of guys that are walking through the mall and nursing babies are going num num, num num.
Jesus. Help us all.
Also, if your back's so hairy you've been shot more than twice with a tranquilizer gun, say yes to sleeves. I hope Larry is listening to some of this.
I don't know who Larry is, but that's funny. That's funny.
Fashion rule number 5. It is okay to wear a t-shirt with nothing written on it. I don't know what it is about Rednecks. We never have to write a resume because you can learn everything you want to know about us by reading our clothes.
Your clothes and your car, your bumpers. I know all I need to know. Thank you. I know all I need to know.
You never have to write a resume because you can learn everything you want to know about us by reading our clothes. You give me a Redneck Man's t-shirt drawer, I can tell you what kind of truck he drives, what radio station he listens to, who he roots for in NASCAR, what he likes to hunt, who his favorite college football team is, his philosophy on life, and where he went on vacation the last 21
How he votes.
summers.
You got a slow clap for that one. That was so good. Because it's so true.
If you give me his windbreaker, I'll tell you what kind of cigarettes he smokes. Also with t-shirts, guys, if you weigh more than 400 pounds, it's not okay to wear a t-shirt that says no fat chicks.
400 pounds
You ought
is
to
the
be wearing
threshold
one that
here?
says, I whipped anorexia's ass. And do not wear an I'm with stupid t-shirt if you're by yourself. And if you do, well, I'd say that's right. Fashion rule number 6. God invented closed-toed shoes for a reason.
Oh, if you look like you've been kicking rocks.
People with the nastiest feet always wear flip-flops? You know what I'm talking about? If you have so many corns, you have to put up a scarecrow.
Jeff. Is everyone named Jeff funny? Everyone? All of you? The likes of you? This is too much. My stomach hurts.
Say no to the flip-flop. If your toenails are so long you can swoop down on a lake and catch a trout, say no to the flip-flop.
Ew.
If you have a toenail that's 3 different colors and none of them are nail polish, say no to the flip-flop.
I mean, toes are just not like they weren't meant to be pretty. Like let's just be clear about that. Like pretty toes are like that's why they make so much money on websites and things because they are rare. Okay? I'm just saying. Corns or no corns. Like toes were not They're not, I don't know anyone who's like, my favorite part about you is your toes, to anyone, not me, not to me. I mean, I'm not saying my toes are the best, but they're not the worst. Okay. But yeah, I mean, they're already just not the best thing to look at. And then you fit the bill on any of these, put them away. Put them away. Put them away.
My next fashion rule, and this is for some of you younger folks out there. If your mother still drives you to school, you ain't no gangster, pull your pants up.
Rednecks don't pull their pants up? Like the younger ones? Isn't this for rednecks? The
pockets of your pants should not be behind your knees. And I don't know why I have to look at the underwear of every teenage boy in America. You know, when I was in school, if other people could see your underwear, it was because two bullies had cornered you on the playground and had yanked it up to your neck. Which is why, as adults, most men won't even consider wearing a thong because those are memories we're trying to repress. And my last fashion rule, husbands and wives should never dress alike unless you're going to a Garth Brooks concert or a Halloween party.
Garth Brooks concert? Y'all really have beef with Garth Brooks out here in these streets. I learned this a long time ago reacting to him, but dang. I think I can say, at least for now, where we are in fashion, you don't see so much of the sagging pants. I don't think, at least not where I'm at. I think we've evolved out of that. You know, fashion makes its rounds, so it'll be back anytime now, any day. But that was funny. Part 2 was funny. Y'all were right. I think I laughed harder in part 2 than I did in part 1. All right. Go follow the rules. Because Jeff said so. Go and have the day you deserve. Bye.